yeah, I got that jazz music playing, bringing us back from the news. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry, and if you just happen to turn on your radio, we give out names and phone numbers to talk real estate in the Valley Sun. Our next guest is John. Give us your last name. Introduce yourself, please.
Thanks for having me, Rex. John Evans with the Evans Group Real Estate Team at Keller Williams. And out here.
Kind of introduce your wife a little bit. She's a major part of the team.
Yeah, my wife, Lisa, she helps me out, and she's a great addition to our team. And she basically, we're kind of a yin and yang. Anything that maybe I'm better at, she'll take a back seat, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm not quite as good at that she helps me out with.
Cross the T's, dot the I's, make
Absolutely.
sure everything comes together. Now, you got some interesting stories. You just did a transaction with a firefighter. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, he's a Phoenix firefighter, works right in downtown Phoenix, and he was just kind of looking to have a little bit of an escape from the city. We just found him a 2-acre parcel. It's just about I actually asked him yesterday, it only takes him about 20 minutes to get to work in downtown Phoenix. It's just over, in the Phoenix city limits, but just over by Levine for people that know where that's at. And beautiful irrigated 2-acre lot. It's got a one-story, about a little over 1,000 square foot little house on there, but a huge barn. And he's excited. He's looking forward to kind of starting a little mini farm there.
Yeah, let's introduce that. A lot of people don't understand. You just get you're really over by Baseline and about 150th or even less.
Well, this one is actually at Baseline and 27th.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not too far.
Yeah, and people don't know there's big pieces of property over there at some incredible prices. What kind of price did we get for that 2 acres?
It was just $220,000. It was a short sale.
$220,000.
So, and he's excited. He gets to go in there and kind of make it his own. So
yeah. And with a lot of land.
There's tons of potential.
That's awesome. Now, you've also got some listings that we were talking about. Ahwatukee. Introduce Ahwatukee a little bit.
Yeah, Ahwatukee is a great community, just south of South Mountain for people that know where we're at, a little bit west of the I-10.
You're heading towards Tucson. It's everything to the right, basically, when you get in there.
And it's a beautiful lake. It's Lakewood community. This house is a 2-story, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,000 square foot, right up against the lake. You're going to have boat access. There's actually a dock, and there's probably going to be a boat included with the listing. So if you want to kind of go out and fish on the lake or just enjoy the lake in the summers, it's great. There's also a pool, infinity pool there. So it's a great piece of property that we got coming up.
People don't know, especially if you're here for the baseball season and you happen to hear these stories. We got quite a few lake properties where you're right on the water. It's a beautiful view. It's so fun because as the sun sets, you can go out on your boat and just enjoy the water and come back in. And
it's a fresh change when you're in the desert. Yeah.
In Arizona. Now, the key is you haven't got it listed yet.
No, it'll be coming on the market most likely next month in April. And so if anyone wants to call, we'd love to, if they have any interest, we'd love to hear from them.
Let's get a phone number.
602-376-7248.
Got to sometimes catch these things before they hit the MLS. Because if they're fixed up and the price is good, man, these things go really fast. And a lot of people don't understand that. You can't just drive by and say, oh, it just went on the market. I'll call tomorrow.
No.
Can't do that.
Especially in this market, yeah.
Tell us about the one on McClintock and Southern that you just did.
Yeah, we just had one come on 2 weeks ago, and within the first 5 days, we had multiple offers. And this one was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a pool, updated, and the list price was $199.9, so under that $200,000 mark. And there's just a lot of activity in that price point right now. So,
and again, McClintock and Southern, great for ASU, great for access to the airports down
101, 60.
Tempe is such a great location, and it's landlocked.
Yeah.
So they ain't
prices
building no more.
Prices long term. Only way for them to go is up, pretty much.
What was the story of the seller there? Was that a investment property they had purchased, or
they were renting it out, but they lived in it before, and then they just came back and kind of got it touched up. It's always good to, once you get it on the market, get it ready for the market to touch it up, and they had it list ready.
Were the buyers owner occupied, or were they investors? Do you know?
Owner occupied.
And it sold in how fast?
We had. First day we had one offer, and then we finally got it finalized in 5 days. So
5 days.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening out there, and that's what we're getting is a lot of buyers are coming out of the bushes, and the inventory is dropping. So if you're a potential buyer out there, what are the buyers, when you work with buyers, what do you coach them on?
It just depends on their experience level. A lot of times when we're working with first-time home buyers, they have a lot of the questions with how the loan works. Actually, on the way to the office or way to here, I just fielded a sign call from a buyer, and they were asking about the difference between FHA and conventional. So we'll try to coach them on that as much as we can. And
or
we
send
just
them
coach
over
them.
to Jeff Obrowski.
We always do that.
Oh,
we like to send them over to the lender if there's questions we can't answer, but coach them through the process. And main questions they're asking right now is just about the market, which, as we've talked about, is getting very hot. Especially a lot of buyers are entering, and there's just not as many homes to service all these buyers.
Inventory drops, and eventually we start being able to build some new stuff. I know I'm a general contractor myself. We've done these interviews. I've been doing the show for 18 years, and we keep hearing, and my associate, the engineer right here, Alex, we always roll our eyes when they talk about some of these homes are $85 a square foot or even $100 a square foot. You can't build it. You cannot build a new house for that.
No.
Get the concrete, get the nails, get out all the permits. It's crazy how important it is for people to understand. Now's the time to get these homes. And as a seller, you want to have it totally fixed up and ready to go.
Exactly. We also like to do. My wife Lisa, she's very good with the interior decoration. And so a lot of times we'll go in and we will, advise them on how to stage the home, or if the funds are available, we'll get it professionally staged just to make it look that much better. We find it's a really good investment for all our listings.
I got to plug Show Homes again. They're another one of our sponsors. But what they do is at no cost to the realtor, no cost to the seller, and it's usually the higher price ranges that stay on the market a little bit longer. They have very totally, skilled partners, caretakers. Most of them are professional attorneys, CPAs, and what they do is they live in the home, but they keep it show ready, fully stage it at no cost.
That sounds great.
It's great. Let's get a phone number. Got music coming up here?
Yeah, 602-376-7248.
And a website.
It's theevansregroup.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Rex.
All right, everybody, stay tuned. We'll be right back.